The joys of going to car boots and having a white car. Oh my god. Is there any point in cleaning it? But we have actually got some sales. eBay is back. Finally. Sales. And this is mainly all eBay. Except for one order from Vinted. Finally. And a lot of it is stuff I've listed recently. So I'm going to drop these parcels off. I might actually pop into a couple of charity shops on the way back. So I've just came across this outside, and it's Sylvanian family stuff. I've just checked out that part of the house, and it goes for about 55 quid. But there's two prices on. 20 quid for the box, which is full of all the little figures and all that lot, and then 20 quid for the house. I don't know if that's meant to be like that, so it's 40 quid or 20 quid for. I'm gonna go and ask. But there's a bag here as well. What bag's this? Mountain Warehouse. It's just too much. Nice place, isn't it? Disney World. Free. 29 quid. Wow. It's quite nice though, isn't it? Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm back home and I've just realised what I picked up. I knew what it was. It's Sylvanian family. And yeah, I could be onto some money here. I could be onto some money. I'm looking at it now. I haven't set it all up. There is some damage to it. I think there is some pieces missing. Guaranteed. But wow. I'm definitely going to make more than my money's back on 20 quid. So yeah, let's show you what it is. From that couple of boxes was this. It's a Sylvanian family manor, country manor, 3-story, actually 4-story, because these are all separate, so I could sell them all separately. Every single part is separate, so that's separate. You can actually even sell this by itself for about 6 or 7 quid. I've checked out some prices, but not all of them. Like, I could sell it, I don't know, because there is some damage there, right? Obviously, there's supposed to be another one there, and I think there's supposed to be something at the bottom. There's supposed to be like flowers and everything. Somebody has sold one of these for about 130 quid on bids, complete, with all the figures. I don't know what that is. I don't think that's part of this, but it might be part of the like country manor selection thing. I ain't got a clue. But that is really, really nice. Yeah, that is really nice. So that's going to be sold separately. If you go around the back, if I can turn it around, so let's just take that bit off because it all separates. So this is the back. So you can sell this ladder for like 5 quid. All this is obviously where you play. So you put all your furniture in, all your figures, do whatever you want to do. We all know this company. We all know how collectible it is. Some of the stuff, it goes for crazy money, especially if it's boxed. Obviously, it's not boxed. But for 20 quid, that alone is going to get me... I could sell that incomplete like it is for 60, 70 quid, easy. I could probably make more. And this is what would you guys do? Right. Would you sell it in parts, or would you sell it all as one just to get rid of it? Because I think if I sold these as parts, I'm going to make an absolute fortune. But it's going to take its time. Remember, people who collect this stuff might be missing this, and they need one of these because their one's damaged. They might need this, but they're missing that bit. So it's got some damage. So me selling this as one, it'll be probably split up anyway, separate parts like that. This comes off this, you know. But also I got a Skechers box, and look at all the stuff in here. We've got loads of little stuff. I haven't checked out. I mean, how much is that going to be worth? You know, your little crib. Look at this. Oh my god. I mean, these could easily be tenner each. I don't know. But I have just checked out some of the figures, And if I've got the whole family of that, you're looking at about 40 to 50 quid, the whole family. I can see 2 of them. So I think there's 4 in a set. The same with the dog, the bear. There's bound to be loads. I mean, there is tons. There's a little, oh, look how cute that is. Oh, that is cute. That is cute. But there is loads. Of course, there's clothing. Look, there is absolutely loads. And there's clothing. So what I've got to do is probably tomorrow, I'm going to sort through all this and see what I can do with it. Obviously, I'll tell you in a later video. What would you do, guys? Would you sell it all as one? The one that sold it for like 40 something quid, it was complete. But we all know stuff that's complete doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make as much money. We know, for instance, when you buy figures, especially toy figures, the figure is only worth so much. But say if that was holding, I don't know, a glass or something, the glass thing would be worth as much as the figure sometimes, especially when you get like old figures, like He-Man figures. The actual stuff that goes with the figure is hard to get because people always lose it. But we've got so much stuff in here. It's amazing. There's beds and look, little, like, I remember last year I picked up that doll, Tiny Tears one, and I sold like 2 little bottles for like 40 quid. So there's money to be made here. There was some serious money to be made, and it all cost 20 quid. Also, I did pick up this, and I've never seen this colour. It's like a coral colour, like a really nice badge that is. Obviously Canterbury hoodie does need a bit of debobbling, but really nice. Zip pockets, vapor held. Oh, this might be quite an expensive top. I've never seen a hoodie version like this before, especially that colour. And that's not because it's faded or been changed that way. It is that colour, look. So, yeah, that was 5 quid. You're probably looking at 25 quid easy for that. Obviously, I'm going to tell you what sold over the last couple of days. I haven't done it. I'm just going to go through it. I don't really like doing what sold videos, which are like big, long, intensive, boring, me sitting down telling you what sold and all that. So over the last week, it's been a lot better. So I'm not going to tell you all my sales and all that lot, but last week was a lot better. I have been listing every day last week, and it just shows. The week before was terrible, like 120, £30 profit. This week, I've got back up to more of a, I would say, a bit better, but it's still poor. It's still poor. And it was only like £360 profit, which is really bad. You know, I need to make a lot more than that if I want to be serious in this job. I used to make a lot more than this, and I do feel like it's basically the last week before people get paid. January is a terrible month, just for everything, unless you've got a lot of money and you want to get a holiday, because holidays are cheap in January. But some of the highlights, I did sell my Xbox over the week. It's my own personal one. It was my dad's. He gave it to my son. I told you I sold it on Vinted for £110 bundle with a really nice controller, which is probably worth about 30, 40 quid by itself. So somebody got a real bargain, but that was on Vinted. And yeah, that made me £110 profit pure. So also, something that I'm going to be looking into a bit more is actually women's hair stuff. So hair straighteners and curlers and stuff like that, because they do sell. I picked up 2 not so long ago, and I've sold them both this week. Babyliss hair curler, like hair dryer things. I don't know. I've never had to do it, as you can see. They've both sold for like 17, 18 something quid, both each. And I paid 1 quid for one and 5 for the other. So they do sell really quickly. Sunday was my best day last week with sales. I had 7 sales, and the highlight of them was the Alpine Stars shorts. I picked these up for £1.50 and I sold them for £20 on Vinted. You should know this make. The boots, motocross stuff, they are very expensive. Very hard to find. There's not many about, but when you do see anything with Alpine Stars on, pick it up. Same with Fox. Anything motocross, pick it up. Saying that, I've got a load of motocross body kit in my bedroom, which I still haven't put on. Mud flaps, the actual, all of it, and it's a monster one. So I should be really putting that on. I've had it for like months. Well, actually a year. Picked it up for 20 quid, and it's like the whole kit for I think it's for a Kawasaki scrambler bike. But yeah, sales are getting better. I have got some big news though about Vinted. Yeah, that'll be another video coming out this week. It's something that Ricky basically did a whole week's worth of videos about. Yep, they've came after me as well. So that will be another video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.